हेलो गाइस, आज मैं आपको इस वीडियो में टॉप 3 पॉपुलर ट्रांजिशन सिखाऊंगा जो आपकी वीडियो को काफ़ी सीमलेस एंड अमेजिंग बना देगी। एंड इन ट्रांजिशन को यूज़ करके आप अपनी वीडियो की एंगेजमेंट को काफ़ी बढ़ा सकते हैं। सो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड।
Our first transition is called freeze frame. Freeze frame transition commonly used in music videos to create visual impact and enhance the storytelling or mood of the song. Now let's see how to create the freeze frame transition inside the Premiere Pro. I've already got 2 clips ready on the timeline to show you how to do this one. So first move the time indicator to the first frame of your second clip. Here we have to take a snapshot of this frame, so click on this little camera icon to take a snapshot. If you can't find this icon here, click on this plus icon, then drag and drop this camera icon here. And click on OK. Now click on this camera button to take a snapshot of this frame. And select the snapshot format as PNG. Don't forget to enable import into the project. Now click on OK. So it'll make a snapshot in the project window. Now add the snapshot above your footage. You need to remove the background from the snapshot. In Premiere Pro, you can remove background using the masking tool. So go to the Effect Controls tab. Under the Opacity effect, click on Pen tool. Select your masking area to remove the background. But in this case, I would prefer to edit in Adobe Photoshop. So right-click on the snapshot layer and select Edit in Photoshop. And it will open up with the Photoshop application. Then go to the window and open Properties. Inside the Properties panel, expand the Quick Actions. Now just click on the Remove Background. So automatically your background will be removed. Click Ctrl+S to save it. Then go back to the Premiere Pro and see the preview. The background is removed perfectly. Now move your time indicator to the first frame of the snapshot layer, and cut 10 frames from the snapshot layer. Click Ctrl+K to make a cut here. And delete the last part of the snapshot layer. Then move the snapshot layer above on your first clip. Now merge the second clip with your first clip. Here is the preview and it looks good. Now we are going to animate the snapshot layer, so right-click on the snapshot layer and nest it. Then go to the Effects tab, search for Transform Effect, add this effect to the snapshot layer. Then go to the Effect Controls tab. Inside the Transform Effect, make a keyframe on the position, and move this keyframe to the end of this layer. Here you can move the character position to the left, right, or up and down side. And move the position until it goes out of the frame. Now move this keyframe to the beginning of this layer. The preview looks good, but not smooth yet. So click on the snapshot layer, and set the shutter angle to 120. It will add the motion blur in this character. Here is the final preview and it looks smooth. Next one is called Glitch Transition. So first import your footage to the timeline to make this transition. Then create an adjustment layer. Add this adjustment layer above on your clips. Move the time indicator center on these 2 clips. Then cut 20 frames from the adjustment layer. Now move over to the Effects tab, and search for VR Chromatic Aberrations, apply it to the adjustment layer. Then go to the Effect Controls tab, and disable Auto VR Properties inside the effect. And select the Frame Layout Stereoscopic. Change the value to 0, for the red-green aberrations and fall of distance. And move the time indicator to the first frame. Now click on the stopwatch icon for red, green, blue aberrations and fall of distance. Then move the time indicator center of these 2 clips. Back to the effect controls and change fall of distance values to 100. Now randomly change the RGB value to make the RGB split effect. Now go to the last frame of the adjustment layer, and set the values to 0 like first frame. Let's see the preview. It looks very smooth glitch transition. Finally add a nice glitch sound effect under the transition. Second one is called speed ramp transition. Currently speed ramp is a trending transition. It's commonly used in sports videos, action sequence and music video. Now let's move over to the Premiere Pro. Here I've already added 2 footage to the timeline. Here I'm gonna speed up this part. So right click on this little FX icon, time remapping and then click speed. Now if we drag up this line, this clip will be speed up, and if we drag it down, the video will be slower. So going back to the normal speed. Then move the time indicator. Where you want to start the speed ramp. Hold on Control key, and right click on your mouse, so this will add a keyframe. Now here I like to speed up 800%. To make this animation more smooth, here you can see this 2-handle bar, there's like a left and right arrow, click on the right hand side and drag it to the right. Inside the marker you can see these middle points. Now click here and make this curve like that, so it'll give you a smooth preview. Now go to the second clip and do the same thing. Here I would like to speed up this part, so you don't have to wait. When it's done, merge the clips to see the preview. Here you can see, it looks so smooth and fast transition. Now you can add a whoosh sound effect to make it looks more good. Let's see the final preview.